I couldn't be found. I'll fly big home. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I know I haven't posted on my regular schedule recently. I've been extremely busy treating these sick fish, and I've had a lot of work to do, especially since I'm going on vacation starting tomorrow. I will be in Tampa, Florida. I will be hanging out with some friends, kind of chill on the beach, getting away from life, kind of unplugging from everything. Sort of. I plan on doing quite a bit of editing down there. I plan on visiting the aquarium, so stay tuned for that. So what I wanted to do in this video is kind of give you guys a rundown of what I do preparing for a vacation. This is going to be the longest vacation I have taken away from the tanks. I'm going to be showing you what I have done to prepare for worst case scenario, knowing that we lose power every once in a while, and kind of the routine of what I've told the person, I should say my fish sitter, of how to kind of take care of the tanks and what to do in certain situations. So let's get into it. So first things first is that I have the food laid out that I normally use for the tanks. Now the person fish sitting already knows which food goes into what tank, but again, I like to have variety. So specific tanks will be getting, different foods. So the 55 will be getting all 4 of these, while most of them will be only getting the spirulina flakes and the tubifix worms. I recently picked up these tropical color granules. It's cool. I like this because the container will actually, you just click that little black thing upside down and it gets a perfect portion. So I do that once or twice in the 55 and the fish go crazy for it. And of course the Pleco wafers for the bottom feeders. Actually all the fish in there actually love those wafers, so I don't have to worry about it just sitting there for the Pleco or rotting away. Everyone will devour that, and whatever is left over the snails will get. Next up we have Prime. So if you've been in this hobby for any period of time, you know what that is. It is a water dechlorinator, and it removes chlorine, chloramines, detoxifies ammonia, nitrate, and nitrate. In the event that there is a need for a water change, which I do not anticipate there being one, most of my tanks have lids as of now, so I recently purchased a couple. In the event that a tank needs a water change or needs water topped off, which I do anticipate at least 1 or 2 of the tanks needing a top off, I have the Prime sitting right here, and I have instructions to fill up the 1 gallon distilled water jug with water that's a little cold to the touch. Not too close to skin temperature, but enough that it feels, oh hey, this is like maybe 10 degrees colder, and that's perfect. It will be fine adding it to any of the tanks as long as it's treated. Last but not least, I went ahead and picked up one of these timers. I already had one for the 55 and the 3 tanks off the left here, but this is specifically for the closet tanks. I did not have one. I had one in there, but it didn't quite work well, so I went and picked up one of these. And then this sucker, I actually picked up 2 of these. This is a backup UPS 450 watts. So basically what this is a battery backup. So it's going to sit on the power, and it will specifically power all of my air pumps. One thing you will notice in all of my tanks, at least the larger ones, I have an air pump with a sponge filter in them. So this is for, 1, it adds extra filtration, and 2, this is great for emergencies. So I don't have to worry about powering my canister filter and my hang in the back filters that, just the wattage is not going to be supported on these battery backups. I got them for fairly inexpensive. They were about 50 bucks each, which seemed like the better route to go because I needed 2 of them for different sides of the room, and calculating it should be able to support all of my pumps and filters that are on the smaller side. So the 5-gallon filters and all the air pumps pumping air to all of the tanks should be supported for at least 2 to 3 hours. And also during a power outage, I am not worried about heating the tanks or lighting because it has been really warm recently. It got up to 90 the other day, and our AC unit broke, of course, right before vacation, which is always a pleasure. Thankfully it wasn't a bad fix and it was really quick and easy, but the tank shot up at least 10 degrees that is not really, so I'm not really concerned about heating these tanks. So none of the heaters are on battery backup, and I wouldn't want to do that anyway because battery backups are not meant for that. The heaters will just drain those so quick that it just makes them totally pointless. If you're going to be using heaters on any kind of backup, just use a generator, or find some other method, because it's too much of a hassle and too much of a waste to really worry about it. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down to let me know why you didn't like it. Before I leave you today, if you're interested in joining the conversation or getting to know me or some of the other fish keepers in the hobby, consider joining the Discord chat server I created. Just all you got to do is download the application Discord and follow the link in the video or the description, and you are good to go. We have several channels, anything from general fish keeping to diseases or saltwater, freshwater, whatever you can think of. We have it there. There's a conversation going on. So come join us. I will see you there.